Hello everyone, this is Ron again with Strangely Normal, and today I'm taking a look at a game that by many people is considered a classic, and that game, if you can't tell already, is Quake 2. I am playing this on a PC, the way it should be played, not on any sort of console port, which there were a bunch. Just some quick info about the game real quick, kind of difficult to really get into this information when actually playing the game. It was released on December 9th, 1997, and of course made by id, who doesn't know that, and possibly one of the biggest releases of the day. The game, even though it's called Quake 2, it only takes that name because id was just looking to get just needed a name for their game they were making. All the other games they were thinking of were taken, and then they just decided, well, we'll name it Quake 2. Because it's like our next step in a first-person shooter, and we can capitalize on the name. They did that. This game, if you can't tell already, is a first-person shooter. It takes place in like a sci-fi universe, sci-fi world, and basically you're a Marine who's sent to a planet to attack these civilizations of cybernetics called Strog, and basically they're attacking Earth, killing everyone, and what they do is they harvest people for their organs and make their troops out of them on that, and use them. Get past that intro here and I'll get right back into the game. This is one thing that's nice about the game. It just like starts right off. There's your shuttle, your crash, blah blah. You got a gun, you have some objectives, and then you're just kind of thrown right into it here. Actually, I was playing this a little bit earlier, so I want to try and get through just a level or two on this. But I'm going this way because I really want to try and get the shotgun as quickly as possible. I really like this intro just because all this stuff's happening, and it's just you're thrown right into it, and it's, you gotta start shooting guys. You're running around doing that. Okay, let's go down here. I think the shotgun's down here. Yeah, I really like the kill animations on these guys too. It's really neat, just the stuff they do. They like cringe in pain. Sometimes they try to get off like a last shot on you. Okay, I got the shotgun. Now it's time to... Oh, that's a little secret area there. Or it was. Yeah, it's not really. Okay, let me go back up here. And one thing that is kind of neat about this game, at least technically, is that this game supports OpenGL and did from day one. So right now I am actually playing this game at 1600 by 1200 resolution, and these textures are actually not looking terrible. I mean, obviously, the game was made in the late 90s, so of course the textures and graphics aren't going to be amazing compared to today, but I mean, it plays pretty well and doesn't look half bad. And at the time, these graphics were awesome. So, but just the fact that you can actually keep them res like this is actually pretty neat. Right now, I've got this playing, and it's very, very smooth. Just going right along on there. That guy. Okay, let me... Okay, got that. You see these death animations I thought were really, really cool. And the thing is with this game, I actually didn't even play this game until about 2 years ago. I remember it being released at the time. I didn't have a gaming PC. When it was re-released on Steam. Yes, you can buy this on Steam. That's where I'm playing. That's where I purchased this. I went and purchased it and played it. I played through a ton of it. The game is just still so much fun to just get in there and just blast guys and zip around. think this is the end of this section. And this is one thing that's actually pretty neat about this game is unlike some first-person shooters at the time, the levels are actually kind of linked a little bit, and it's more like you just get sent into an area. Ooh, I'm getting the crap kicked out of me here. Gotta pay attention. So that's the thing, when I'm doing these videos, I tend to get too wrapped up in the game and wind up doing stupid stuff. Okay, here. Let me move into here. Oh. Got him. Okay, got some health.
EOD confirms bridge is down.
And also another thing about this game that I can't really show right now. This game at the time, and I think to this day still has people who play the Quake 2 multiplayer with it. The multiplayer at its time was actually like revolutionary. Supported a ton of mods, and that's one thing that Quake 2 was always very big on. But one of the big things was custom character models in multiplayer, and there were just a ton of them. And I remember reading about them. I never really messed around with this. I didn't have the game, but just a ton of those, and just mods for the game itself. One of the really big things. Okay. Whoa. Eat it. Okay. But this game, as I'm sure some of you will know, there are sequels. There's Quake 3 and Quake 4. Now, Quake 3 isn't actually a sequel to this game. Quake 3 is just a multiplayer game, and it's actually a pretty good one. It's not bad. Quake 4 is the direct sequel to this game, and that's really where the series died. They released Quake 4 in 2005, and they released it for Xbox 360. I remember getting it. I was really excited about it, but just lots of technical problems. For some reason in Quake 4 on the 360, whenever there was more than about like 3 or 4 enemies on the screen, the game would just like slow down and start chugging really bad, which when you're playing an FPS, that's a huge problem. But however, good thing, Xbox 360 version of Quake 4 came with Quake 2, and also came with the expansions for it, which I haven't mentioned yet, but there were a couple expansions for this, plus some expansions that were just like mostly mod packs and stuff like that. And I do have those. I've never played those. I've only played the base Quake 2 here, which is it's still just such a fun game, and it's so fast paced, and it's just so much fun to just run around the level and just shoot up guys. And one thing that I always kind of get a chuckle of here, this is just with the graphics. You may not be able to tell it, but like the weapons and stuff, when he's holding them, like with their lines and when he moves them, like the lines go all out of whack, like right there when he moves the gun, like is the gun like breathing or something? Don't know, but it's kind of funny. I mean, it doesn't really detract from it, it just looks kind of funny. I need to get out from here. Let's head back out there. Got what I came in here for. I don't know if because if I say finish up this level, it's kind of a misnomer because it's hit the next loading point, basically. But I don't know. I'll see if I can finish up this section because there is a bit of a break here. This weapon I'm using right now, this is the machine gun. I actually really like this weapon. It's pretty fast firing and fairly accurate. Seems to deal some decent damage. There's an upgrade to it, the chain gun or minigun, which I actually don't like because it just tends to waste ammo, whereas this doesn't. But the chain gun though can really crank out some damage if you can get it to really get to hit someone, but I was just never a fan of it just because it seemed to waste so much ammo. Let's see, what's down here? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. It's not critical path. Okay. Yeah, this game does have little items you can use. That's just for your inventory. Kinda neat. It's mostly stuff like environmental suits. Oh yeah, this is something that's kinda neat. You may notice the audio as I get closer. You hear that noise of the flies, and you see the flies going around the carcasses. That's kinda neat. Surprised it happened so quickly, but oh, these dog things, these cause me fits. I remember those just causing me a huge pain. Yeah, I always liked just like the lighting effects and stuff. Nice try, stupid dog thing. Ow! Like I said, I always liked this machine gun. That's always funny. I'm pretty sure this game either invented or popularized the term gibbing or gibbed because of that. Because you break them up into giblets, basically. And you can do it with so many weapons in this game. Ooh, that item I just picked up, that is a quad damage pickup. Just... see, I deal 4 times damage now while this is active. Which is always great because every time I dab something, it makes that noise, that brrrr. It's just that really neat sense of just like power to it, and really cool. Ow! Where am I getting shot from? Oh, my quad damage is wearing off. It wore off. Take him out. And then also another thing about this game, although it's not really specific to this game, it's really more about some web technology. When Google when the push for HTML5 really started, one thing that was shown off was actually someone running this game in a browser and having it run pretty well. It was kind of neat, just as a technological achievement. This had not too much related to this game specifically. It's really just more speaks to, you know, what our technology has gotten to, that like a game like Quake 2 can be played in a browser no problem. You know, I remember when no one thought something like that would be possible. And even though I mentioned it with the game and how this looks, I mean, you know, the textures, you know, it has a late 90s texture look, but it does have some neat things like details, like this guy, when I shot him, you may have noticed like those blood splashes that appeared on his chest. That's actually kind of neat. It's something that not even all games now. It's something that are not even all games today do. Oh, I don't want to. I could shoot that window out, but then I'd have to deal with that guy, and I really don't want to right now. So I'm just gonna go around here. Now, see, these guys, they can be nasty. They launch grenades. Oh, where did this dog thing come from? Oh well, I'm just gonna shoot it. Because it wanted to be dumb. Okay. God hell, he apparently died. That's cool. I think this is the end of this section here, where you turn on this satellite here. Oh wait, no. Then this key shows up, and you take the key. Yeah. There's the key.
Communication uplink established.
And they're like, and then they're like, use the blue key to enter. Yeah. Oh, one thing I never really got into. I did mention it. the actual storyline in this game. There actually is a storyline to this game, and as I said, it's based around the fact that you're a Marine who sent to this planet because these guys, they are the Strogg. They are they're attacking Earth and just killing everybody and harvesting them for parts. And in a sort of desperate countermeasure, Earth sends a bunch of people to their planet in sort of a counterattack fashion, and oh jeez, I'm such a moron. Never mind. But and you're one of these guys, and basically you're like the only one to survive. All the other ones get killed, or you watch them get killed. And it's kind of neat because you do actually see them get like tortured and killed and stuff, and then like processed into like new soldiers, which it's pretty neat. You just get to see all of that. Okay, I think this is it. I just need to find where that blue key door is. Should be. I mean, it's got to be near here. Or I could just be entirely wrong. Yeah, that. But anyway, I'm back at the beginning, which will make it a little bit easier to get back there anyway. Yeah, see? That's also the fun thing about this game, folks. You just get lost randomly, or when you're not paying attention, and then you have to find your way back. But this game isn't too bad about that. Generally, if you get lost, you can eventually find some frame of reference and figure out where you need to go. These flying things, they can be really annoying. Key open. Shoot. Oh. Ow. Shotgun to the face. Nailed them, yeah. Just mutilating these guys. Installation. Yep, this is the exit. Okay. It's gonna... Oh, yeah. Oh, I gotta finish up this section here. I'll just kill this guy. And then I... Yeah, see, like a lot of first-person shooters at the time, the shotgun, that's a pretty good weapon. It's not necessarily the go-to weapon like the shotgun is in Doom, but it's still fairly powerful. Okay, I'm at the other side of this bridge. More flies. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up here, and then I think I'll call it. No, oh, we got one. That's a tougher guy, I think, that was making that noise, to be honest.
Marines with a 5% ground force operational status.
Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, see, these guys, those guys, they can be tough. Nobody doesn't kill me. No, and I got him. That probably would have been a fitting way to end it as well, as if he killed me. Oh, down here is where the super shotgun is. I think I will grab that real quick. Just to show you it. It's a double barrel shotgun. You know, your regular staple here. Let me just find it real quick. It's a little bit hidden in here. More nades. Or grenades. And here we go. Here's the super shotgun. Guy shows up. Blow him away. Yeah, this game does have a lot of like dark textures and muddy sort of textures, which isn't always the greatest for working around. Okay, there's the stairs up. Gonna finish this. exit. Hooray. And then finish this. And with that, I think I'm actually going to call it on that. So yeah, this is Quake 2. It's a great game. Still plays pretty well today. As to whether or not there's really going to be anything done with it, I don't know. I kind of doubt it, especially after Quake 4 sort of didn't go over as well. It would be kind of neat if they went back to it, though. Just because, I mean, the setting that they made is actually pretty neat and pretty interesting, but once again, I doubt it, especially since it looks like it is getting pretty big into another make of Doom. So, which does look cool. I've seen some stuff that leaked on that, but overall, you probably won't be hearing much from it on Quake at any time soon. I would imagine. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in the industry. I'm just someone who kind of watches the news. But you know, it's still as I said, still a great game. Still plays very well. Well, a re-release, I mean, doesn't really make sense because it's on Steam or anything like that. But anyway, yep, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, as usual, if you like the video, like it, tell your friends, tell your family, all that stuff. And then, you know, Facebook, Twitter, and email in the description. Once again, thank you very much. And I will see you next week.